Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Hometown Sports Corner's coverage of tonight's basketball action here in Hyman, Kentucky. And welcome the Pikeville Panthers in a big 14th versus 15th region matchup. James Sandlin and myself here. James, brother, seemed like it was just about 24 hours we were here.
Yeah, we was here last night and get to be here tonight and be back for a doubleheader Thursday, and then we go to Memorial Gym over at Hazard on Saturday for an all-day event for the DJ Begley Classic over at Memorial Gym. So getting the week kicked off the right way.
Congratulations to the Knott County Central JV team. Just picked up the W here. And, of course, the varsity got a big win last night against Barberville as they tripled them up, James. I don't know if anybody has pointed that out to anybody out there, but Knott County tripled up Barberville. Got off to a good start, hit a bunch of threes. I felt like the intensity was good, but yet at halftime, some things that the head coach wasn't too pleased with. Went into the locker room, made a couple changes, and I felt like they played even better then in the second half.
Yeah, they played extremely well last night. Knott come out. You know, Jaden Huff returned back to the Morton Combs as a Patriot, and he come out on fire last night. He ended the night with 24, followed up by his senior partner, Hunter Haddix. Finished up, I think, with 16 or 17 points. Hunter and Jaden both had a good night. The Drake Sloan did what we know Drake can do. He run the floor and run the offense well. I was really pleased with the rebound and effort of Chance Sandbergy and Michael Gibson and Braxton Reed for the Patriots last night. So all in all, you know, the Patriots looked fairly good last night. You know, running up down the floor, rebounding the ball well.
I was impressed with that. Again, they'll try their best, though. They've been Knott County to keep Huff. Got to stay out of foul trouble. Can't have him in foul trouble as early, especially as what he got in last night. Coach Elijah Justice got himself a good program over in Pikeville. He had a couple players graduate and move on to the collegiate ranks, but folks, don't sleep on this Pikeville team just because they lost those players. Over in Pikeville, seems like as of late, James, it's not been rebuilt, it's just been reload.
Yeah, Pikeville, you're right, Coach. Mr. Basketball over there from when he played at Shelby Valley. You know, first time I got to watch Coach Justice was here at the WYMT at the Morton Combs Athletic Complex back with that. And then that fall, he went and played in Louisville for Coach Patino at the Cardinals. So, you know, he's got a lot of experience, brings a lot of knowledge to Pikeville High School. And then Coach Huff, Coach Huff played collegiately over at Alice Floyd College, and it's his second year at the helm of Knott County Central. And the Patriots, in all terms that you can use, man, they worked their hind end off from the time that they got beat out of the region tournament last year until last night, and I don't see any difference all the way through March.
You and I, of course, released our top 10, James, and we've had Knott County in the top 3 of everything that we've been part of, whether it be Hometown 24, Hometown Sports Corner, the preview shows that we've done. And, again, I don't think anybody can argue with that. This is a team that got business taken care of during the offseason.
Yeah, you've done a lot well, and it's eye-catching changes. You know, they look bigger, they look stronger, they look more in shape last night, more physical underneath. Chance Ambergy and Braxton Reed both played extremely well underneath the goal last night, and Michael Gibson come in. I mean, I was more impressed with the interior play of Knott Central because, you know, that was the big question mark coming in the season. How's the interior of Knott Central? And overall, I was impressed and pleased by the way the Patriots played last night interior.
Speaking of pleased, we're going to get Hunter to pan the crowd over here. Some people starting to file in here. James, let's give some shout-outs out there. Byron Smith, Lisa Dobson, Becky Combs, Julie North. There's Trayton Woods from Prairie Central Commodore Land. We're going to have you on here very shortly, brother. Keisha Miller, Denver Gibson, Addison Conley on here. Pollyanna Napier, Sherry Dyer tuned in, Jacob Everidge tuned in, Dwight Dean, Lauren Short, and Marla Dawn. I need all y'all to do me one big favor, though. I need you to hit that like and share button. We want to let everybody know that the number one sports team in the mountains, James Sandlin and Jamie Hughes, is live, and we will be on the airwaves of WKCB 107.1. We are going to be on Hometown Sports Corner's Facebook page. We're going to be on our YouTube page. And we're on Channel 24 cable TV tonight. And so thanks again to the partnership that we've had with them. James, had fun with those guys last night.
Man, I had fun with Manus Blair and David Adams last night, and you was courtside and had a extremely good time with those guys last night. And got to kick off the season. And for what, if any last night was any inclination of what's to come this season, it's going to be a fun ride.
We're going to see if we can't get Hunter maybe to zoom in up to under the letter G up there. The Knott County Central Middle School football team is selling blankets, James. And I'll tell you, it's not hard to sell a blanket as cold as it is outside, but I got a feeling things are about to heat up here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's going to heat up. A lot better crowd than we had last night to kick it off. Pikeville's brought a good, nice fan base sitting behind us. Of course, across from us is Knott Central fan base, and if you look over, you see a lot of familiar faces with it. You see Coy Fields. Coy's been following the Patriots since his mom was a teacher at Knott County Central High School. You see Mary Mosley and a lot of familiar faces to the Patriot fan base.
And again, we're glad to have all of them. James, how about we take our first commercial break, and then it looks like Knott County Central ready to come out of the huddle over there. The guys are fired up and geared up. As they get back out here to warm up, we'll bring you back with them real soon. But for right now, we're going to take, like I said, our first commercial break, and we'll be back after this. Are you getting ready to go to Tim Short Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Hazard and buy a new vehicle? Say hello to our friend, Brian Gibson. Brian's a family guy who is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Call him at 606-438-0554. He and his family want to wish you a Merry Christmas. He also wants to say thanks to all of his customers that have recently bought vehicles. Once again, that's Brian Gibson at Tim Short Chrysler Dodge Jeep.
Nelson Frazier Funeral Home in Hyman, Kentucky, located at 125 Parks Branch Road, behind the Hyman Double Quick, is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. The Hyman location was built to address the needs of the Knott County and surrounding areas. Like the Nelson Frazier Martin location, this facility is fully accessible and ready to serve you and your family in your time.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Chad Conley and Conley Insurance Group is your local provider for all your supplemental and life insurance needs. Protection when you need it, peace of mind when you don't. They proudly support all of our youth in this region and wish each team and the athletes a successful and healthy season. Once again, for all your insurance needs, see Chad Conley and Conley Insurance Group.
Addiction is a disorder. We treat and we manage addiction like any other disorder. The issue touched me when I start seeing more and more young families fighting addiction, start having babies born with an addiction issue. When we have a great outcome, when we see that person coming back on their feet, working and producing and providing for their families. That's the best outcome. It makes you feel that you're doing something right.
And welcome back to Hometown Sports Corner's coverage of tonight's matchup between Pikeville. Just go regular phone.
The Knott County Central High School.
I never did like a black screen in TV. But we're back now, you live in color right here. About 23 minutes before this one gets underway again. 15th region's best, or one of the best. Pikeville taking on, I think, one of the best in the 14th region, as it should be, James.
I agree with you, but I'll tell you right now, I'm already getting text messages from Billy Pollard, and Billy's accusing me of using too big of words, and it's like when we used to work him nights. Just he'll do all the spelling, I'll do all the talking.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a
but
good
if
one.
you're banking on me to get us anywhere by spelling, you're fresh out of luck, my friend.
I told him I won't challenge Billy to a spelling bee because he's already texted me words that I can't even say, more or less spell.
James Sandlin, Vance Hurley just sent me and you one of the best compliments that I've had in a while. He said, I enjoyed you guys last night, but he said there's something about your and James's chemistry that's hard to beat. That means something to me, my friend.
Yes, sir.
What it is, Vance, he and I has eaten so much of pulled pork that we on the same wavelength.
Vance is going to join us later in the year for a couple of
he promised
telecasts. No, I'm telling you right now, if I got to drive over to Beaver and bring the sexy bearded guy back, he's going to be sitting in the blue chairs with us before season's over.
But James, again, and we'll dive deeper into it here in a minute when we come on the air with the radio station, but talk a little bit about the contest here tonight. What's the game plan for both teams to have success here?
Man, it's going to be a challenge for both of them. You hit the nail on the head earlier. Pikeville lost Riley Sammons last year, which was their go-to guy. You know, he's such a go-to guy. He's playing Division I down in Tennessee. So, you know, Pikeville Coach Justice is going to have to figure out offense with that. Coach Huff, they got a little bit of the rust off last night, but the difference is Pikeville's probably going to come in, as you could tell by looking at them, they're going to match up with them a little bit better size-wise. Pikeville a little taller, looks a little bit more physical. And, of course, Knott, you know, it's going to be what they did last night. Haddix and Huff and Sloan has to get off to a fast and hot start.
I agree 100% with that. I got to find some way to keep James from slapping his table. Every time he does, it makes the camera shake like we're in an earthquake. Can you tell he's hyped up? Can you tell he's excited? Only person more excited than him is my buddy Zach Sandlin. Zach's down in Frankfort, Kentucky, but he, of course, getting ready for that gingerbread celebration that's going to happen the first Friday in December, James, and we want to talk briefly about that. Invite all of you to join us in Hyman, Kentucky for the Christmas parade sponsored by the Gingerbread Committee, City of Hyman, and the Knott County Physical Court. Hometown Sports Corner. James Sandlin and myself are going to bring a couple special guests to Hyman, Kentucky. Mickey and Minnie, the Grinch, and his best friend Max will be joining us, James, for some photo opportunities. And the weather's starting to look a little better for Friday night. And I hope we can continue to have a good Friday night down there.
I've got a little announcement about that, just in case that weather turns bad. Man, I talked to the physical court, a couple members of the physical court, along with Judge Dobson. And have no fear, my friend, is that if the weather turns bad, we will be inside the physical courtroom for all the young kids to come up and take a picture. So that plan is already in place for if we got to have a dry spot. The physical court said, hey, the door is open, come on in.
We appreciate them doing that very, very much. Got a lot of kiddos already checking us out, already messaging what time's all that going down. If you're going to be in the parade, if you've got a basketball team, you've got a business, a church that would like to go through the Christmas parade, you need to be at the June Buchanan Clinic at 5:30 Friday afternoon. The parade, then, to answer your question, will start at 6 o'clock. So you guys bring those phones out, have your kids dressed up, make sure they bring one of their letters to Santa. Santa's going to be there, of course. Me and James won't be the only two jolly fellas in red. He'll be there for that one. But again, guys, back to business here tonight. Hometown Sports Corner, glad to be in the house on Hometown 24, on YouTube, on Facebook Live, on WKCB 107.1, and most importantly, from your Facebook feed after you hit that like and share button for us. James, again, last night Mr. Huff got off to a great start as he brings his senior campaign. He and Hunter Haddix both. I feel like the two seniors rose to the occasion here last night.
Man, they did. They played well and then got some valuable minutes from Connor Napier and Michael Gibson off the bench. You know, the bench play is going to come in a lot this year for Knott Central. You know, they're going to be able to run 7, 8, 9 deep. Maybe one of the deepest teams that Knott Central's ever had. Coach Casey Huff, you know, the team plays like he coaches, a lot of emotion. So I'm excited after what I seen last night, a little spark from him last night. About up going, of course, we seen Haddix to Huff last night on alley-oop dunk. You know, a lot of oohs and ahs coming from Morton Combs last night, and that's just the tip of the season off. So it ought to be an exciting season.
And we are anticipating it to be so. We need a commercial break, and we'll be back in about a 2-minute break right here on Hometown Sports Corner. You keep it right here after this word from my friends up at Hyman Promart.
The Heidemann Promart Home Center has everything you need to winterize your home to save on those power bills when that cold winter weather arrives. When you walk through the doors at the Heidemann Promart, you're greeted by an experienced, knowledgeable staff who knows you, knows what you need, and know where it's located in their store. You don't need your GPS to find your way around the Heidemann Promart. They're large enough to have what you need, but not so big that they can't offer the service you expect. And Heidemann Promart is your headquarters for those energy-efficient, world-famous Anderson windows. The Heidemann Promart Home Center.
Did you know that one of the top rural health clinics in the state is right in your back door? Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky has been given the title of the largest rural health system in Kentucky. In addition, Primary Care is the third largest rural health system in the nation and the fourth largest employer in Perry County. Call today to schedule an appointment at our Hazard, Hindman, Vico, or Hyden locations. Walk-ins are always welcome.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
In the Commonwealth of Kentucky, we've got a 14th versus 15th battle. Pikeville, Knott Central. Does it get any better to start the season?
I don't know what I'm more excited about, the fact that we just had Thanksgiving and got Christmas around the corner, or the fact that high school basketball is in full-fledged. Knott County Central Lady Patriots on the road tonight. We wish them the best of luck. We'll try throughout the night to keep everybody updated on that one, but it's as good as it can get right now. Carr Creek and Hyman last night played down to the wire. Hyman won the B team game. Carr Creek won the A team game. Knott County Central's varsity team picked a big win up last night here to get off to the good start, and then they'll move on to tonight's competition against Pikeville. James, I mean, no disrespect to Barberville, but my friend, tonight's a much different contest and a greater challenge, to say the least, for the Patriots.
It is. And before we get started, Michelle Collins is rooting Jaden Huff. Brian Gibson talks about what a good job that you do, Jamie. And yeah, I have to agree with you. You do a good job.
No, it's us, brother. It's us, my friend.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. If you're trying to figure out ways to watch tonight, then let me tell you about the way. You can listen to us, of course, what we're on right now, WKCB 107.1. You can go to Hometown Sports Corner's Facebook page. You can download the WKCB mobile app, Or you can sit on your couch, grab a cold Pepsi, pop a bag of popcorn, and tune us in on TVS Cable. Thanks to Thacker and Rigby, you'll be able to catch us multiple ways tonight. I don't know how many other people could say you can catch us about 5 ways, Jamie, but man, I'm telling you what, Coach Huff, if he yells as much tonight as he did last night, fired up with his guys, he's not going to be able to talk by the time we make it to Memorial Coliseum on Saturday.
And when you hear these people advertise about having the biggest platform, James, we're on 6 radio stations. I don't know how many Facebook, YouTube channels, and cable TV as well. So those people that are watching us, however you're watching us, you enjoy yourself and know again that this is something James and I look forward to all season long.
Yeah, Pikeville comes in here and they're coached by Mr. Basketball, Elijah Justice. That's what we was talking about earlier. First time I seen Coach Justice play was actually inside the Morton Combs Athletic Complex in the WYMT when he played at Shelby Valley. The first time I seen him take an in-game jump shot, you could tell he was built different. And, he coaches his team the same way he plays. A lot of intensity, up and down, control the flow. Year in, year out, Pikeville's picked in the top 1, 2, 3 in the 15th region. Coach Casey Huff was in a rebuilding year last year. No stranger, didn't back away from the challenge. Built it up. As soon as the region tournament was over, Coach Huff looked at me and you and said, now we're going back to work. 2 days later, his entire team was inside the gym, and they have worked all the way up until last night once they got in here. You could tell by looking at them, they look bigger, they look stronger, they're playing faster, they're more confident. They're playing with the tenacity and the emotion that Coach Huff coaches from the sideline. And, Jamie, I expect it to be no different. Coach Justice, one of the most respected coaches in the 15th. You'll not find a better gentleman on the sideline and coaching, and just great guy. I mean, I don't know how to explain Coach Justice. Just a super good guy.
And again, he's a good friend of mine off the court. Known his dad, Joey Justice, for years. He and my father have been going to church together for 30-plus years. And whenever Elijah was at June Buchanan, had an opportunity then to start following his coaching career and have been with him since then. And he is a very, very good guy, and he's a product of his family. And then, of course, Coach Casey Huff. I'm so happy for this guy, and I'm so happy for this program, James. Already, you can begin to feel, you can begin to sense there's a new buzz, a new excitement in Hyman, Kentucky that there hasn't been in a while.
Yeah.
And I want all of the people to get behind these Patriots. It's WYMT tournament time.
Yeah, next week, man, inside the Morton Combs Athletic Complex, you look, Pikeville, this is Pikeville's first game of the season. They play tonight. Then they take about a week and a half break. They won't play again until the Boyd County Round Ball Classic up in Boyd County, where they'll play Russell. But that's not until December the 9th. So they play tonight, and they've got a long break before they play again. Coach Casey Huff, when season got started, he ain't letting up. They played last night. They played tonight. They played Thursday night. They play Saturday. His schedule's boom, 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 boom. And the Patriots, man, they're not going to let up. But before I get carried away, which we've already went way too long, let's step away for about a 2-minute break. And when we come back, we'll talk about more things to do that's got to be expected in this ball game. You listen to James Sound, Jamie Hughes on the Killer Bee.
Are you getting ready to go to
You're
Kim
killing me,
Short
shaking him.
Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Hazard and buy a new vehicle? Say hello to our friend Brian Gibson. Brian's a family guy who is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Call him at 606-438-0554. He and his family want to wish you a Merry Christmas. He also wants to say thanks to all of his customers that have recently bought vehicles. Once again, that's Brian Gibson at Tim Short Chrysler Dodge Jeep.
Addiction is a disorder. We treat and we manage addiction like any other disorder. The issue touched me when I start seeing more and more young families fighting addiction, start having babies born with an addiction issue. When we have a great outcome, when we see that person coming back on their feet, working and producing and providing for their families. That's the best outcome. It makes you feel that you're doing something right.
Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Nelson Frazier has the highest quality American-made funeral products, cremation services, mausoleums, and memorial markers, all with a family budget in mind. With 3 chapels located in Hyman, Martin, and now in Prestonsburg, Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is local people serving local families.
Streets of glory.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care.
Chad Conley and Conley Insurance Group is your local provider for all your supplemental and life insurance needs. Protection when you need it, peace of mind when you don't. They proudly support all of our youth in this region and wish each team and the athletes a successful and healthy season. Once again, for all your insurance needs, see Chad Conley and Conley Insurance Group.
Satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
Hometown sports even, but it's just a good atmosphere. You got the band to the left of you. You got the cheerleaders over there in the corner. We got the Knott Middle School football team up there selling blankets. If you are cold, I don't know how you can be cold in the gym. And James, you and I have the best seat in the house, brother.
Got the best seat in the house, and got Mr. Tim Short got us tuned in tonight. So if you're looking for a vehicle, take that short drive over to Tim Short. Let's see the guys over at the auto dealerships with Mr. Short. Jamie, man, you know, both teams took off to the locker room. The officials for tonight's ball game is going to be Mr. Ralph Fugit, Brian Napier, and Brian Johnson. So we got a vet versus 15th region showdown. Morton Combs keeps getting a little more full as every minute ticks away. The clock on the scoreboard says 6:50 away from tip-off. And what I expect to be an action-packed ball game for 4 quarters, Jamie.
We do indeed. I think tempo is going to be the story of this one. I had a chance to text some with my buddy Tim Short earlier today, and I won't tell which team he picked, but he picked the game to be a 4-point game. And so if he's right, you and I are in for a good one here, brother.
Yeah, I mean, I expect it to be a good one all the way around.
Of course, we got Mr. Deaton, as I've already said, in the house. He's going to carry some of our audio and so forth. We got about 6 minutes before we tip this one off here. I do want to say one more time that we thank all of you that have hit the like and share button. Got about 17 of you that have shared so far. We would ask you again to continue to do that. And we do remind those of you that are tuning in that we would never ask you to leave our feed. So when you're watching on Hometown 24, WKCB, or Hometown Sports Facebook and YouTube channels, you see people posting stuff in the comments that are asking you to go to other places. We wouldn't do that. This is a paid service courtesy of our sponsors. We don't charge anything for this, James. It's a free service, I should say.
Yes, sir. Don't charge a dime. And, Jamie, I tell you, yesterday I got a chance to go down and spend a few minutes with Knott County's wrestling team this year. Going to post those interviews tomorrow on Hometown Sports Corner. So if you've got a young athlete out there interested in wrestling, maybe getting started up in it, tomorrow on Hometown, I've spent some time with some current athletes on the wrestling team. And then I did a second interview with Coach Scott and Coach Adante, and they tell you how that you can join the wrestling team, what needs to be done, what's good about wrestling, what they expect, you know. And I've never really sit down and talked to both coaches before. They've been doing this 3 years till yesterday. And, man, I'm impressed with the knowledge and the wisdom that they've got with the wrestling program. You know, Coach Adante, he comes from Belford. He played football over there for the Hall of Fame Haywood. So You know, that man knows a little bit about discipline.
What you're saying, too, though, is it wasn't the 1, 2, 3 count that you thought it was, and nobody flies off a top rope. Nobody goes to Suplex City. It's more finesse than what they make it on TV.
I'm telling you what, I watched them stretch and get loose, and I was out of breath yesterday. But there's a lot to it. I mean, I was kind of excited and didn't get to spend much long with it because, I mean, you had some meetings we had to go to early, so I had to leave early when they was getting ready to get started. But I was impressed by it. But, man, I'm telling you what, I don't think I'll be surprised if this one may end up in overtime before it's all said and done.
We will hope so. I hope it goes to double overtime. As I said, though, guys, we got a few more commercials we need to take. Let's take those and thank everybody that's tuning in tonight, hitting that like and share button. Don't go anywhere other than to get yourself some popcorn. We'll be back with more from the Morton Combs Athletic Complex.
Section with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lee College.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
The Hindman ProMart Home Center has everything you need to winterize your home to save on those power bills when that cold winter weather arrives. When you walk through the doors at the Hindman ProMart, you're greeted by an experienced, knowledgeable staff who knows you, knows what you need, and know where it's located in their store. You don't need your GPS to find your way around the Hindman ProMart. They're large enough to have what you need, but not so big that they can't offer the service you expect. And Hindman ProMart is your headquarters for those inner.
Are you getting ready to go to Tim Short, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Hazard and buy a new vehicle? Say hello to our friend, Brian Gibson. Brian's a family guy who is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Call him at 606-438-0554. He and his family want to wish you a Merry Christmas. He also wants to say thanks to all of his customers that have recently bought vehicles. Once again, that's Brian Gibson at Tim Short, Chrysler, Dodge.
There's a certain buzz in the air, and you know, last night didn't have it had a buzz, but nothing like tonight. There's you can actually feel the electricity inside the Morton Combs tonight, as both of them has brought a nice fan base out for this 14th versus 15th region display. And if you're watching on Facebook, we ask that you hit that like and share button. And if you're going to be going in and out shopping tonight, maybe doing a little Christmas shopping, and you're trying to listen to us on the radio, you can download the WKCB mobile app and take it anywhere that you want to, or go to www.wkcb.com. Listen to us anywhere around the world tonight. We've got people, thanks, that's listening to us all the way from Indianapolis. And Jamie, should be an absolute good ball game tonight.
Yes, indeed. Those of you that are watching via Facebook, let us know where you're watching from. Leave a good comment in there. Let the players know you're cheering them on. And let's just have fun. And I like what Drum Thornford's getting ready to say. He says, welcome to the big house on the creek bank, just like our buddy Harold Mullins would say. We are getting ready to go to the national anthem and prayer. So let's take another 60-second break, two minute break after this.
Addiction is a disorder. We treat and we manage addiction like any other disorder. The issue touched me when I start seeing more and more young families fighting addiction, start having babies born with an addiction issue. When we have a great outcome, when we see that person coming back on their feet, working and producing and providing for their families. That's the best outcome. It makes you feel that you're doing something right.
Are you getting ready to go to Tim Short Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Hazard and buy a new vehicle? Say hello to our friend Brian Gibson. Brian's a family guy who is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Call him at 606-438-0554. He and his family want to wish you a Merry Christmas. He also wants to say thanks to all of his customers that have recently bought vehicles. Once again, that's Brian Gibson at Tim Short Chrysler Dodge Jeep.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785.
Did you know that one of the top rural health clinics in the state is right in your back door? Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky has been given the title of the largest rural health system in Kentucky. In addition, Primary Care is the third largest rural health system in the nation and the fourth largest employer in Perry County. Call today to schedule an appointment at our Hazard, Hindman, Vico, or Hyden locations. Walk-ins are always welcome.
Senior, number 3, Mr. Sharpshooter, Hunter Haddix. Number 4, better not leave him open anywhere on the floor, Mr. Jaden Huff. The inside presence, number 5, junior, Braxton Reed. Number 1, the floor general, I've nicknamed him the governor. Number 1, Drake Sloan. And Mr. Blue Collar, Chance Ambergy, number 11, super sophomore. And that's your starting lineups for the Patriots. As I said, the officials for tonight's ball game is going to be Mr. Ralph Fugit, Brian Napier, and Mr. Brian Johnson. James Sandlin with Jamie Hughes, Mr. Cody Spartman back at the station. Thanks for tuning in to the Killer Beat. And if you're watching on Facebook, thanks for tuning in to Hometown Sports Corner. Coach of the Patriots, Mr. Casey Huff. Coach of Pikeville Panthers, Mr. Elijah Justice. Jamie, should be a good one.
Oh, I'm expecting it to be a classic. Knott County in the white unis, trimmed in maroon. Pikeville in the maroon uniforms, trimmed in black. Pikeville going to get the tip, James.
Over to number 22, Heath Jarrell. He's going to bring it up point guard for Pikeville. He's guarded by Drake Sloan. Pikeville going right to left on the radio dial. Inside, looking to spin on Reed. He puts it up and good for number 30, Charles Fitzer. Going to be his 2. That's going to be a matchup. I mean, he's got about 7-8 inches taller than Reed on the inside. Here comes Drake, kicks it over to Jaden Huff. Jaden comes out. Pikeville also in a man-to-man, left-right on radio dial. Not dressed in their home uniform, white, trimmed in cardinal and blue. Inside to Reed. Reed looking to spin on Fitzer. Nowhere to go with it, trying to kick it out. Gives it to Sloan, free throw line. Sloan lays it up, nowhere to go with it. Rebound Pikeville. Pikeville up ahead to Johnson. Johnson comes near side, kicks it to Fitzer. Fitzer running one-handed, no good. Gets his own rebound back, puts it back up, no good.
You got to put a body on him, James. You can't jump with him. He had 2 good offensive boards and 2 good looks Knott County got to do a better job boxing him out.
Huff over to Haddix on the far side. Haddix thought about it, pulled it back down, kicks it down Bergen near side, just in front of Pikeville's bench. Over to Drake Sloan, back to Huff. Huff, free throw line. Beautiful spin move, kicks it into Reed and got nowhere to go with it. He kicks it all the way back out. Haddix sets up the offense again. The height of Pikeville inside, something that Knott's going to try to figure it out into Reed. Beautiful pass from Sloan to Reed. Sloan lays it up, no good. Or Reed lays it up, no good. Here comes Pikeville. They're looking to run. Kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson drives, kicks it over to Hughes for three. Nothing but the bottom of the net for three. Gives Pikeville that early 5-0 lead, Jamie.
Yes, indeed. 6:10 to play at the Morton Combs Athletic Complex. Knott County down 5 with the basketball.
Over to Haddix on the far side. Huff. Pikeville tried to steal, nowhere with it. Good defense by Pikeville. Out to Haddix. Haddix over to Sloan. Pikeville in a man-to-man. Knott's going into a spread offense. Gives it out to Reed near top of the key. Over to Huff. Huff, one dribble, picks it up, nowhere to go with it. Over to Amberg. Amberg to Haddix. Haddix free throw line. Left it short. Mr. Blue Collar himself. Chance Amberg gets the rebound out to Sloan. Drake Sloan, wide open three. Yes, sir. Knocked it down for the Governor.
Good to see the Governor getting the books. Knott County cuts it to 2. 5 1/4 to play here in the first quarter.
Pikeville's got it come near side. Inside to Fitzer. Fitzer guarded by Reed. Looks for a cut, gets it back. Kicks it all the way out to number 5, Ongst. Ongst kicks it to Gerald. Gerald back to Johnson. You hear Coach Casey up. He's liking the offense, and that's going to be a foul on Jaden Huff.
James, again, I love the way that Huff's motor continuously runs, but that's a foul we don't need. He's got to slide over with his feet or even let it go rather than taking a stab at it. Nothing he could do there. That wasn't his man, and somebody just got to slide over and help the helper. But Huff picked up his first foul there in a time we didn't need. He's got to stay out of foul trouble as Pikeville misses the first free throw. Gerald will have one more.
Pikeville leads 5-3, 5:05 to go. Both coaches, you can tell they make veteran moves at the free throw line, doing as much coaching as they can. Second free throw on its way for Gerald.
He puts Pikeville back on top by 3. 6-3 here in the contest.
Thanks for tuning in to WKCB. Killer B, Knott County's #1 source of athletics. Huff, ball fake, pulls up from 14, no good. Pikeville boxes out, and Pikeville boxes out well.
James, they've got about 4 boards already in this first quarter, and there goes Reed trying to jump with him again. You got to body him out. Sloan gets the rebound.
And loses it out of bounds. And they're going to say out of bounds on Pikeville. They would not.
Fitzer, it's big number, what you say, 14, 15? Hit that one out of bounds.
Yes, sir.
Vance Hurley, he got a shoe bigger than yours, brother. 4:25 to play in the first quarter. Knott County down 3 with a basketball. Over to Haddix.
Haddix got it top of the key all the way back out to the K, looking to make a move over to Ambergy. Ambergy is covered up over to Drake. Drake's got it near side, looking to make a crossover. Gets a screen by Reed, nice screen over to Ambergy far side. Back out to Drake. Drake looking for a screen, gets it Ambergy over to Huff. Huff nearly out of bounds with it. Gets his balance, kicks it back over to Sloan. 4 minutes to go. Pikeville leads 6-3.
Pikeville going to stay this man-to-man. I'd like to see Haddix and Huff do a little 2-man on one of the 2 sides, James.
Chance has got it, looking to get a cut. Knott's going to have to screen a little bit more out top. Haddix looking to make a move, nothing to it. Picks it up, nowhere to go. Over to Ambergy, dangerous pass. Ambergy looking to make a move. Beautiful bounce pass to Reed. Back out to Haddix. Haddix for 3, near corner. Yes, sir. Dial him up. He's a sharpshooter for a reason, James.
That all happened because of good, unselfish ball movement, though. They passed up a good shot for a great shot. Coach Huff talks about that all the time.
Oh, nice cut, give and go from Pikeville, up and good. Basket was good by Eli Johnson of Pikeville.
Johnson is our first sub of the basketball game and gets his first points of the night, 8-6. Knott Central down 2 with the ball. Knott County has yet to lead the basketball game.
Chance over to Haddix. Haddix just knocked it down, pulls up free throw line. Yes, sir. I'll tell you what, if Hunter Haddix gets hot, it could be a long night
let
for
me say this too, James. He has been quicker than anybody they put on him. There may be something we could see. A little 5 out, let him go one-on-one. He's quicker than anybody Pikeville's put on him so far.
Near side to Onks. Onks looking to make a move against Amber. Beautiful pass to Fitzer. Pitcher got inside position on Huff, and Huff couldn't do anything about it.
Give him 4, and Pikeville regains the lead, 10-8.
Here comes Drake with it, going to walk it up. Takes a little slight jog down across midcourt, left right on the radial dial. Over to Haddix. Haddix picks his dribble up, kicks it to Sloan. Sloan peels left hand, blocked out of bounds by Fitcher. As number 13 checks in the ball game, Hurley checks in for Hughes of Pikeville.
Hey, with a name like Hughes, you got to be a pretty good guy,
You
right?
would think so. Out to Huff. Huff gives it to Reed, back to Ambergy. 2:16 to go, gives it up to Huff. Huff guarded one-on-one. Huff looking to make a move. Free throw line, nowhere to go with it. Ambergy all alone near corner, 3 on its way. And good. Knott County's on fire from outside.
Knott County's first lead of the basketball game. They're up 11-10. Pikeville with the basketball, though, trying to regain the lead.
And going to have a foul. And if that's on Huff, that's his second early. Nope, that's going to be on Drake Sloan. Going to be Drake's first, team's second. 1:51 to go. Patriots lead by the score 11-10. Pikeville kicks it all the way out near midcourt. Eli Johnson. And nearly stolen away. It is stolen away by the Patriots. Here comes Sloan. 1-on-2 to Haddix. Haddix for 3. Far side. Too hard. Pikeville gets the rebound. Up ahead. Goes with it. Lays it up. And it's good for Ian Onks. Gives him his first 2. Pikeville regains the lead. 12-11. Sloan got it near midcourt, 1:24 to go. Patriots trailing by 1, 11-12. Looking to give it up. Ambergy trying to get position. Pikeville playing man-to-man. Huff goes baseline, beats around his man, lays it up, and good. Jaden Huff gets 2.
His first ones of the night, James, felt like he was fouled. I kind of tend to agree with him.
Patriots gets the lead back. Over to Onks near side, guarded by Ambergy. And they're letting them play a little bit. This game's getting physical inside as Pikeville looks to make a move on Huff. Nowhere to go with it. Kicks it near side. Gerald for 3, in and out. No good. Rebounded by Reed. Huff back over to Sloan. Coach Casey Huff says slows it down. We'll take one last shot. Good decision by Coach Huff and the Patriots. Slow it down.
I clear out and let Haddix go one-on-one. They cannot guard him one-on-one. He's
Sloan.
too quick for him, man. Or so far, they've not been able to.
Looking to make a move, backs it back out, kicks it to Chance. Chance just hit a 3 over to Haddix. Haddix all the way back out. 18 seconds go, looking to give it up to Huff. And knocked out of bounds by Pikeville.
Hunter got a quick kill on his dribble, though. I just got done bragging on him, but let me point that out. Don't stop your dribble. Keep that dribble alive till you know you can make that pass. 12 seconds in the first quarter.
Yeah, 13-12. Huff's got it. 5 seconds, top of the key, looking to make a move. Nowhere to go with it. Ball loose on the floor, still loose on it. And it's picked up by Pikeville. And that's the way we'll end the first quarter. Knott County Central 13, Pikeville 12. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You listen to the Killer Bee on 107.1.
Addiction is a disorder. We treat and we manage addiction like any other disorder. The issue touched me when I start seeing more and more young families fighting addiction, start having babies born with an addiction issue. When we have a great outcome, when we see that person coming back on their feet, working and producing and providing for their families. That's the best outcome. It makes you feel that you're doing something right.
Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Nelson Frazier has the highest quality American-made funeral products, cremation services, mausoleum, and memorial markers, all with a family budget in mind. With 3 chapels located in Hyman, Martin, and now in Prestonsburg. Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is local people serving local families.
Streets of glory.
Athletic Complex. Patriots will have the ball to kick off the second quarter. Patriots lead by 1. I think we had 4 lead changes in the first quarter.
That's what we had, brother. I feel like Knott County got off to a slow start rebounding, but might have been even Steven on the rebounds in that first quarter too, James.
Knott leads 13-12. Kicks it over to Chance Ambergy. Ambergy to Huff. Huff goes far side with it. Swings it all the way back to Sloan. Drake looking for a screen. Reed comes out. Doesn't take advantage of it. Ambergy goes baseline. Looking to make a spin. Nowhere to go with it. Kicks it over to Reed. Reed thought about the 8-footer. Drives in. Spin. Lays it up. Blocked by Fitzer. And Fitzer comes out with it. Kicks it over to Gerald. Gerald back out to Hurley. Hurley inside the Fitzer. Guarded by Reed. Looking to spin. Pikeville cuts. Lays it up and good. That's going to be Sloan's second foul.
As Gerald makes the bucket, he gets his 3rd point, but he also puts his team back up 1, and he causes Knott Central to have to decide, do they stay with their point guard in those 2 fouls this early in the contest?
Free throw on its way up and good for Gerald. Gives him 4.
2 of 3 from the charity stripe. Puts that lead back up to 2, 15-13.
Drake walks it across midcourt, guarded by Hurley. 1-on-1, left-right on radio dial. Haddix looking to spin. Knott's got this in motion. Sloan goes baseline cut off. Beautiful cut. Ball fake by Amberg. He lays it up too soft, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and good.
Foul going to be on the deuce, number 2, Johnson. That'll be his first, team's first of the quarter, but boy, what a effort there by Amberg as he gets his 4th rebound. He's got 5 points and going to the free throw line for number 6.
Sloan checks out of the ball game. Connor Napier checks in for the Patriots. Chance leaves the free throw a little short. It's all tied up 15. 6:43 to go, second quarter.
Make sure you hit that like and share button for us. Let us know where you're watching from. Keep it tuned on the radio dial. Big bucket there by Schweitzer. As he gets that one, he's got a half a dozen. His team leads once again, 17-15.
Haddix comes near side with it as Pikeville is winning to almost a 2-3 zone. Huff goes, lays it up, and good. Good take by Jaden Huff. You hear Coach Huff, he's asking for the foul. Pikeville looking to drive, thinking about it, pulls it up. Stolen by Reed. All tied up 17s. Kicks it out to Amberg. Amberg over to Haddix. Haddix is going to take the point guard position as Sloan went out with 2 fouls. Haddix to Amberg. Over to Napier. Connor swings it all the way far side to Chance. Chance between the leg dribble, nowhere to go with it. Haddix ball fakes. Nowhere to go, back to Ambergy. Ambergy trying to get it into Reed, and does. Reed trying to make a move on Fitzer. Out to Napier. Napier goes free throw line. Blocked off by Pikeville.
Excellent timeout. Coach Casey Huff realized his team was out of sync. As he takes the timeout, we will as well. We'll be back after this word from the Bank of Hyman.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
$200-3190 or visit TimShortHonda.com and give them a like on Facebook.
Welcome back to the complex as Huff gets the steal in the bucket. Knott County goes back on top, 19-17, James.
You know this game's got some complications involved in it when you turn around and look behind you and the whole Hazard coaching staff is sitting in the top row of the Morton Combs and only the second game of the season.
Well, again, they know this is probably going to be an opportunity to see Knott County have to play its best. If you've got something, you're going to show it early in a matchup like this against Pikeville. Showing them a little zone right there, James. Excellent box out by Chance Amberger, but then they let the other guy run through to get it. Pikeville with an offensive board. They'll get a second look. Stolen by Amberger.
And that's what Chance does so well, man. He's a hard-nosed blue-collar worker, and that's foul on 25. You have Hughes of Pikeville. It's going to be his first team second.
And the motor keeps running, don't it?
Yes,
Just
sir.
does not quit, my friend.
As Jaden Huff's going to inbound it for the Patriots, left to right. Patriots lead by the score 19-17. Huff got it, looking to make a move 1-on-1. Kicks over to Haddix. Haddix for three. Left it a little short. Nobody blocked out Amberger. Chance gets the rebound back. Haddix kicks it over to Napier. Pikeville in a man-to-man defense. And nearly stolen away. Huff wide open for three. Pikeville gambled and lost. Huff made him pay for three. Gives him 9 on the night, Jamie.
He's heating up, brother. That gives him 9, and Knott County has their biggest lead of the ball game, 22-17.
Hughes over to Gerald. Gerald to Hurley. Back to Hughes. Back to Hurley. Hughes with it. That ain't Jamie Hughes. That's Josh Hughes of Pikeville.
Oh, he's about 10 times faster and better than Jamie Hughes ever thought about being. Pikeville drops it down low to him. He'll back it back out to his teammate. 15-footer floats over there, won't go. And Amberger battles for a big board, James Sandlin.
Amberger, man, getting physical with him inside for the rebounds for the Patriots. Come down with it. Patriots lead by 5. Biggest lead of the ball game, 22-17. And Huff throws it out of bounds. Getting too big of a hurry that possession.
Johnson going to check back into the ball game for Pikeville. 3:23 to play.
As Michael Gibson and Drake Sloan checks in for the Patriots, Reed and Amberger checks out.
Thank all of you for hitting that like and share button. A big thank you to everybody tuning in on the cable and the radio station.
That's going to be a technical on Knott. They're playing with 6 players with the ball in it. Yeah, it's going to be a technical on Knott Central, playing with 6 players.
22-17, but that is going to be an emotional swing. The foul will be charged to Connor Napier. That'll be his first. It will also be a team foul, James. And you and I and David Manus talked about the fact that high school basketball has changed some things during the offseason. Now with 5 team fouls, it becomes an automatic two free throw opportunity as Johnson makes them both.
Gives him 4. Yeah, just miscommunication on the subs as Sloan and Reed checks in. Was trying to replace Napier and Amberger. And nobody come out of the ball game for Reed. So left 6 technical. We're at 3:13. And Patriots lead 22-19. Pikeville with the ball. Over to Hughes. Hughes to Gerald. 3 on its way up, no good. 5 foot underneath. Jaden Huff goes away with it for the Patriots. Out to Sloan. Drake walks it across midcourt. Goes free throw line. He's looking for the foul. He's going to get it on number 5. Ian Onks is going to pick up his first. That's going to be team's third. Jaden Huff's trying to say he was shooting.
He's going to try.
He was
nice try, kid.
He was trying his best. As Hurley checks in the ball game, Onks to check out for Pikeville. Patriots will inbound it underneath their own goal. Drake will be the inbounder. Kicks it into Huff. All the way back out on the top of the key to Haddix. Haddix ball fakes, nowhere to go with it. Pikeville in a man-to-man. Kicks it to Gibson. Gibson straight back to Haddix. All the way back out to Drake, top the key. Over to Huff near side, just in front of Pikeville's bench. Huff makes the move, baseline floater, and nothing but the bottom of the net. Gives Huff 11 on the night.
Yes, he said 11. Can you believe that? He's in double figures already, James.
Pikeville got it. Oh, beautiful pass for Pikeville. What a defense by Braxton Reed. Gets the block. Sloan comes out with it. 24-19 in favor of the Patriots. 2:08 to go, second quarter. Thanks for tuning in. The Killer Bee, your Hometown Sports Corner. If you're on Hometown Sports Corner, hit that like and share button.
I don't know what cowboy it is, but I hope we saddle up and get a bucket here. Knott County leading 24-19.
Out to Huff. Huff over to Drake Sloan. Back to Huff. Sloan right in front of Pikeville's bench. Out to Hack. Nearly stolen away by Pikeville. Dangerous pass. Back over to Drake. Drake comes out with it. 24-19. Drake looking to get a screen by Reed. Doesn't get it. Looking to give it up. 1:29 to go. Patriots up by 5. Patriots got the lead. They can afford to be a little patient here. Jamie, let that clock tick.
They can, but I can't. I'm anxious, man. I'm telling you, they charged me for the whole seat, but I just sat on the edge.
As they lay beautiful pass from Drake Sloan to Reed. Reed spin, lays it up.
Got to use that backboard.
Left
got to go to the glass there in that position, man. You cannot be satisfied with a fadeaway against a team like Pikeville. Nice bucket there.
Carter Hurley gets his first 2 points to the ball game, cuts the lead to 3. 24-21.
We got a Hurley, we got a Hughes, we got James Sandlin. Wow, what a contest.
Got Cody Sparkman back at the station. I'm telling you what. Huff, free throw line, no good. Fitzer gets another rebound for Pikeville.
Jaden should have went to the rim there. He got caught up in, do I go all the way or pull up? And that time they gave him a chance. But he'll get it back here. 30 seconds to play in the second quarter.
Hurley back over to Johnson. Jamie, I got up this morning and it looked like snow on my vehicle, and I got thinking, you know what's happening this Friday night in downtown Hyman?
Santa Claus, and Mickey and Minnie.
Christmas parade. If you're out listening, you ain't got nothing to do Friday night. Come out to downtown Hyman. Join us for the Christmas parade. Man, Jamie's got some special guests on her way.
Oh, the three look good for Pikeville. Off the mark. Nice job by Knott Central.
Knott got lucky. Pikeville had 3 different shots in that half. Couldn't connect, but that's the way we'll go into halftime. Your Knott County Central Patriots leading 24-21. We'll be back in.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Did you know that one of the top rural health clinics in the state is right in your back door? Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky has been given the title of the largest rural health system in Kentucky. In addition, Primary Care is the 3rd largest rural health system in the nation and the 4th largest employer in Perry County. Call today to schedule an appointment at our Hazard, Hindman, Vico, or Hyden locations. Walk-ins are always welcome.
The Hindman ProMart Home Center has everything you need to winterize your home to save on those power bills when that cold winter weather arrives. When you walk through the doors at the Hindman ProMart, you're greeted by an experienced, knowledgeable staff who knows you, knows what you need, and know where it's located in their store. You don't need your GPS to find your way around the Hindman ProMart. They're large enough to have what you need, but not so big that they can't offer the service you expect. And Hindman ProMart is your headquarters for those energy-efficient, world-famous Anderson windows. The Hindman ProMart Home Center, Highway 160 Hindman. Call 606-785-3151.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Welcome back to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex halftime here, where Knott County Central leads Pikeville 24-21. Boy, been a well-rounded offense. Feitzer with 6 for Pikeville, Hughes with 3, Onks with 2, Gerald with 4, Johnson with 4, and Hurley with 2. For Knott Central, Sloan hit a 3 to get them started off. Haddix had a 3. He has 5 total. Chance Ambergy with 5, and Mr. Huff, Jaden Huff, leads all scorers with 11 points. James, what's Knott County got to do? What are they talking about right now in the locker room, brother?
Man, I think that Coach Casey Huff says stay with the game plan. It's worked the first half. If anything, maybe be a little bit more defined on your passes. Knott's defending well, they're rebounding well, they're taking good shots. The only thing that I can see, and then I'm just nitpicking at this point, was the passing and Knott's. Coach Justice probably got to go in there, and if you're on Pikeville, they probably got to hammer it inside the Fitzer a little bit more.
I agree with that totally, man. And Knott County, of course, Drake Sloan, the point guard, with 2 fouls. They took him out. Probably free to bring him back in here to start this second half, right?
Well, yeah, he finished the second half. They brought him back in. That's with technical foul. Reed and Sloan checked back into the ball game. But you're right.
When's the last time you saw that call made? Think about it.
It's been a while since I've seen 6 players on the floor.
It was the right call. He was right. But it just something you don't see too often. A little late getting the substitutions in there. But Knott County going to come out of the locker room, James, and I feel like right now the Patriots got to be pretty pleased, man. 24-21.
Yeah, I think so. I think if you're Coach Casey Huff, you've got to be excited, and he didn't keep them in the locker room very long at all. They're already back out on the floor getting ready for the second half.
Everybody wanting to know what the score is and all of that good stuff. Well, Miss 24-21. Thanks for tuning in. Diane Day's watching. There's Judy Terry tuning in. Tanya Deff, what's the score, please? Guys, if you're tuning in and listening to us, we tell the score probably more than anybody I know that broadcast. Again, it's 24-21. Mr. and Mrs. Fleming tuning in from Richmond, Kentucky. We thank you all for doing that so very much. Mr. Vance Hurley says if he's a Hurley, he's got to be a good guy, double teaming. Again, Joe Cottle tuning in. And we need all of you to hit that like and share button for us. Again, 3 or 4 different media outlets here to cover, but I need to prove a point that we're just as good as any of them in the mountains. And to do that, I need you guys to hit that like and share button for me. Would really like it the most if you'd like and share, and then jump over there and hit that follow button. James Salmon, as they follow Hometown Sports Corner, they could find out that we got 2 of the best grade school teams in the mountains, if not the state, playing tonight as May Valley is at East Purry.
In Car Creek last night, which is 2 outstanding, long-time historical programs in Knott County. So we've had a lot of basketball teams going.
And of course, Kentucky Drummer says is up 10.
Yeah, Kentucky's up 10.
Good basketball game there down in Lexington, KY. Boy, that's a Final Four team that Coach Cal's troops trying to get a W on. That would be a good win come tourney time on your resume, James.
Yeah, if you're listening to Killer B, welcome back to the Killer B as Knott Central leads Pikeville 24-21. I'm James Salem with Jamie Hughes. Mr. Cody Sparkman back at the station. We appreciate you tuning us in tonight for an excellent ball game. As Knott Central is 1-0, looking to go 2-0 on the season. They'll play again here in a doubleheader Thursday night, as the Knott County Central girls will tip that one off at 6 o'clock against the Perry County Central Commodores. And what I expect to be what could potentially be, Jamie, a 14th Region Championship matchup with the girls. And then, of course, at 7 o'clock or 7:30, the boys will play Lee County in the doubleheader on Thursday night. So we've still got a lot of basketball to go inside the Morton Combs Athletic Complex.
We're happy again to be broadcasting on Facebook Live, Hometown Sports Corners feed. Then we're on YouTube Live. We're on Channel 24 Cable, on WKCB, WKCB.com, and the WKCB mobile app.
Hometown Sports Corner YouTube.
Got the radio station out of Hazard, KY, popping us out over there in Perry County. So
as we're about 2 minutes away from the start of the second half. Let's step away for a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll have second half action. Pikeville Panthers, Knott County Central Patriots.
Are you getting ready to go to Tim Short Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Hazard and buy a new vehicle?
Say hello to our friend Brian Gibson. Brian's a family guy who is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Call him at 606-438-0554. He and his family want to wish you a Merry Christmas. He also wants to say thanks to all of his customers that have recently bought vehicles. Once again, that's Brian Gibson at Tim Short Chrysler Dodge Jeep.
Addiction is a disorder. We treat and we manage addiction like any other disorder. The issue touched me when I start seeing more and more young families fighting addiction, start having babies born with an addiction issue. When we have a great outcome, when we see that person coming back on their feet, working and producing and providing for their families. That's the best outcome. It makes you feel that you're doing something right.
Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Nelson Frazier has the highest quality American-made funeral products, cremation services, mausoleums, and memorial markers, all with a family budget in mind. With 3 chapels located in Hyman, Martin, and now in Prestonsburg. Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is local people serving local families.
On streets of glory.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely.
Patriots lead by 24-21. Jamie, if you're not, you've got to like everything that happened in the first half, and if you're Pikeville, I think you just got to clean up a little bit of the interior game.
Knott County Central Lady Patriots leading over at Belfry at halftime, James. Didn't mean to go away from your question or comment there, brother, but as Pikeville gets this one to start this second half, James, it'll be exciting to see what both teams come out of the locker room.
I can tell you right now, before we go any farther, Vance Hurley, Rick Moberly, it's not going to happen what they're asking for on Facebook. Not going to happen.
I learned a long time ago not to pay much attention to what those two guys say about you. They like me, but, boy.
Yeah. It's going to be Jaden Huff's second
foul. That's a big foul there. 11 seconds into the contest. You guys hit that like and share button. Let everybody know that we're on here, and let us know where you're watching from and so forth. 15th region and the 14th region right here on Hometown Sports Corner, Pikeville and Knott Central.
Patriots going to come back out, start the second half. Drake Sloan, Hunter Haddix, Jaden Huff, Braxton Reed, and Chance Sandberg. Pikeville coming out with their same starters, as they've got Charlie Fitzer, Eli Johnson, Josh Hughes, Ian Onkston, Heath Jarrow, and Ambergy comes up with the steal for the Patriots out to Sloan. Sloan, Huff looking to drive, lays it up, and there's going to be a foul. Huff was taking it to the goal.
As he gets that foul, he'll go to the line trying to stretch his three-point lead out, 24-21.
Going to be Fitzer's first foul. Going to send Huff to the line. First time he's been there tonight. Free throw up, left it short. Patriots 0 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. Jaden's second free throw off the back of the rim. Reed gets the rebound, puts it back up, left it hard, and it stays out of bounds. It'll stay with Knott. So Jaden Huff 0 for 2 from the free throw line. And Reed gets a give me and leaves it short. He tried to fade away instead of just going straight up with it. Patriots inbound it to Huff. Huff looking to drive with it, goes, lays it up, and good.
Big bucket there for number 13 on the night, 26-21.
7 minutes to go, third quarter. 5-1 left to right on the radio dial, dressed in that cardinal maroon and black. Nice pass into Fitzer, puts it up and good.
Fitzer with 8, his first bucket of the second half, 26-23, 6:50 to play in the third.
Huff out to Sloan, top of the key. Pikeville in a man-to-man. Sloan picks it up and gives it to Haddix. Huff getting his offense set. Sloan looking to go baseline, cut off. Kicks it out Haddix. Haddix for three. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
His second three of the ball game. He's got 8. 6:20 to play. Knott County's biggest lead, 29-23.
Oh my gosh. Adam Sloan's joining in with him. Pikeville for three. Up, no good. Nice block out by Reed on Fitzer, and to be out of bounds. Back over to the Patriots. 6:14 to go. 29-23.
Well, don't get him tickled. We've got one of the best games of the year going on.
I'm telling you what, you got to love this job.
31 shares. We'd like to get that thing up to about 40 or more. You guys hit that like and share button for me. There comes Brent Smith and Harold Kraft in here. Carl Kraft. Boy, all the celebrities out here tonight.
I'm telling you, they're everywhere.
Oh, nice pass. Beautiful
From
pass
Sloan
and
to
an
Reed.
excellent finish by Reed. Good
That'll
finish there, Mr. Reed.
that'll probably make hometown in WKCB's top 10 list. That
Yes,
play
sir.
will.
Yes, sir. Excellent job, Mr. Reed.
Beth Justice wants to know if you got the girls' score, Jamie. You just give it a few minutes ago. What was that score that you had?
At that time, we were up about 3, they said, but I've not had an update since then, Beth. We'll try to get you one.
Shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Patriots. 5:30 to go. Patriots with their biggest lead of the night, 31-23. Drake walks it across midcourt. As soon as he walks across the timeline, he's picked up. Haddix ball fakes. Nothing to it. Kicks it over to Sloan. Sloan into Reed. Reed's reading that turn good. Rebounded by Ambergy. Ambergy loses it, and it's still loose on the floor. Here comes Pikeville with it. And Pikeville kicks it back out. And almost near the looks for the three. On its way for Gerald. Too hard. No good. Or for Angst. I'm sorry. Rebounded by Jaden Huff.
Under 5 minutes to play. Knott County like to steal a little time here, man. With those 2 fouls on Huff and Sloan, you'd take a good bucket, but you'd also like to maybe get a little 30, 40 seconds off this clock here.
Jaden looking for a screen from Reed. Kicks it over to Amberg. Amberg goes baseline on the far side. Gets cut off. Nearly loses it. Kicks it out to Huff. Huff spins. 3. On its way. He left it short. Rebounded by Drake Sloan. Top of the key. Thought about it. He probably should have shot it. Pulled it back down. Good decision by Drake. Looking for the spin. Everybody leaves him. Drake one-handed up. Left it short. Rebounded by Pikeville. They're off to the races across midcourt free throw line. Lays it up and good by Eli Johnson. Gives him 6 on the night.
As he gets the bucket, Elijah Justice takes the timeout. We will as well. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors. 30-second break.
Addiction is a disorder. We treat and we manage addiction like any other disorder. The issue touched me when I start seeing more and more young families fighting addiction, start having babies born with an addiction issue. When we have a great outcome, when we see that person coming back on their feet, working and producing and providing for their families. That's the best outcome. It makes you feel that you're doing something right.
We're back to basketball in the mountains on Tuesday night inside Hyman, Kentucky, on the property of Knott County Central High School principal Mr. Bobby Pollard, athletic director Justin Ambergy. 4:14 to go. Patriots lead 31-25 in the third period. Patriots going to have the ball as the official blows the whistle, kicking it inbounds. Chance Ambergy inbounds it to Drake Sloan. Drake walks it across, 4:07 to go. Across midcourt, he's picked up by Carter Hurley, who just checked into the ball game. Haddix in the far corner, thought about it, double team, nowhere to go with it. Kicks it over to Ambergy. Ambergy back to Sloan. Sloan all the way out near the timeline over to Jaden Huff. Jaden almost did a swing pass. Ambergy free throw line, he puts it down. He's going to be fouled by Hurley, and that's going to be Carter's first foul from Pikeville.
You guys keep hitting that like and share button. Let us know where you're watching from and leave a good comment for these kids to go back and read later. Haddix for 3, and it's good. Hunter Haddix with his third three-pointer of the ball game, James Sandlin.
Gives him 11. Here comes Pikeville with it. Over to Onks. Onks kicks it out to Hurley, and Hurley nearly threw it away. Over to Gerald. Gerald over to Johnson. Eli Johnson kicks it. Hurley for three. And good.
This Pikeville team, you can tell, James, they are not rattled. They feel like they're still in the contest as Hurley gets his 5th point.
Here comes the governor, Drake Sloan, over to Haddix. Haddix back to Sloan. 3:03 to go. Patriots lead by 6, 34-28. Right to left on the radio dial. Sloan gets a pick by Reed. Pulls up free throw line. No good. Left it hard. Reed battles 1-on-4. Comes out with it. Kicks it out to Sloan. Sloan, Huff, top the key for three. Yes, sir.
Oh, my. Somebody call a carpenter. This roof's going to come off this building. If Knott County hits another one, it's 37-28. Patriots up by 9.
And it's going to be a foul on Haddix. Knott Central. It's going to be Haddix's first as Connor Napier checks into the ball game. Napier checks out, or checks in. Drake Sloan.
2:36 to play. Patriots come in with this sub. I think it's a good sub. Give Drake a short breather. Plus, he has those 2 fouls. You make sure he don't get his 3rd one in the final stretch of this 3rd quarter. Rebound, Huff.
And Johnson puts up 3. No good. Huff looking. He's off to the races across midcourt free throw line. Lays it up. Should have got a foul. Didn't get called. Ambergy's got it. And there will be a foul called on the floor. And that foul is going to be on Ian Ongst. That's his 2nd. Team's 3rd. 3rd quarter. Patriots lead by 9, 37-28. Chance Amberg inbounds at Huff. All the way out near midcourt. Huff guarded by Hurley. Far side. Nowhere to go with it. Looking to give it up. Takes it down the middle. Free throw line blocked by Feitzer. And they're going to say a foul. Pikeville fans don't like it behind us, Jamie.
No, they don't, but it's not going to matter. They put it on the board. That'll be the team's 4th, too. So next time that whistle blows, regardless of the shot, it will be 2 free throws. Huff back to the line. He makes that one. Drake Sloan coming into the ball game, going to give Hunter Haddix a short breather. As Huff makes that one, James, he'll have one more here.
I've got unofficially Huff with 17 as the free throw leaves that one short.
Surely we both couldn't unofficially have him wrong. That's what I've got him as having.
No, they were good. Pikeville looking to make a move on the floor. It's loose. Comes away with it. Connor comes away with it. Up ahead to Jaden Huff. Jaden nearly loses it. Comes free throw line. Napier for 3 in front of the bench. If that would have went in, this place would have went wild.
That's Knott County's ball. Knott County's ball. Excellent job there. Once again, James, there's so many things that Chance Ambergy does right that people miss it so many times, man. And just going after that one caused Pikeville to lose it, and Knott County gets possession back.
Chance looking to make a move. Lays it up. Left it short. Fight for it underneath. Pikeville comes away with it. Let's say that Ronnie Hall tells us that Knott Central leads Belfry 29-18 at the half. And Chance nearly gets a steal, but it'll stay with Pikeville. Here comes Johnson with it across midcourt. Kicks it over to Hurley. Back to Johnson. Johnson looking to drive. Lays it up, left it short, and it went out of bounds.
I think Reed got part of that. He may have got part of that. I'm going to give him the block, man, because that one was going up. Minute 25 to play. We see the archery team filing in here. Just finished their practice. We want to wish the Knott County Central archery team the best of luck this season. My friend Carl Kraft does an excellent job with that program.
Got a couple of subs that come into the ball game. Number 24, which is Caden Belcher, checked in for Pikeville, and Michael Gibson is checked in for the Patriots. Swing near side. Patriots got the ball out to Napier. Napier to Drake Sloan all the way out near midcourt. 1:09 to go. Swings it over to Huff on the far side. Back to Drake. Drake right in front of the bench to Connor Napier. Over to Ambergy. Ambergy looking to drive. Gets cut off. Kicks out to Napier. Napier had it wide open. Should have shot it.
Connor got to shoot that.
He's got to shoot.
So
He's a
bad.
shooter.
If he misses that shot, he won't take the second
Back
one.
out to Sloan. Sloan out to Ambergy. Ambergy goes baseline. Reverse. Lays it up and good. What a move by Chance Ambergy.
Give him 7, and Knott County leading by 12. Pikeville on the ropes, coming out swinging. 3 here for Knott County would really be big. They almost got the steal. Pikeville needs a bucket in a bad way, James Salmon.
Absolutely. Anna Stumbo says she's proud of Knott County Central. So are we, Anna. 34 seconds to go. Pikeville got the ball down by 12. Patriots keep building on their, what I keep saying, their biggest leads at 12 now. Pikeville gets it nearly stolen away by the Patriots. Inside to Belcher. Belcher lays it up and good. As Cade Belcher gets his first 2 points of the ball game. Cuts it to 10. 18 seconds to go. And every coach on Knott Central sideline standing up looking for the last second shot. Napier for 3, far corner. In and out, no good. I like the shot though, 8 seconds. Here comes Hurley with it. Looking to run for Pikeville. Free throw line, leaves it up, no good. 5 foot underneath. And Napier comes away with it. And Knott County Central will keep the lead. 40-30 at the end of the third. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Chad Conley and Conley Insurance Group is your local provider for all your supplemental and life insurance needs. Protection when you need it, peace of mind when you don't. They proudly support all of our youth in this region and wish each team and the athletes a successful and healthy season. Once again, for all your insurance needs, see Chad Conley and Conley Insurance Group.
Satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
Are you getting ready to go to Tim Short Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Hazard and buy a new vehicle? Say hello to our friend Brian Gibson. Brian's a family guy who is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Call him at 606-438-05.
His contest, the big house on the creek bank. I love it when Drum calls it that. Again, we're loud and proud right here on Hometown Sports Corner, on Hometown 24, WKCB, YouTube, Facebook, all those other places that you, the fans, choose to share tonight's broadcast. James, Knott County didn't want that turnover coming out of this
no, Ambergy
new
threw
quarter.
it. Yeah, Ambergy just stood a little too strong into Reed. Reed couldn't handle it. Knott's got a 10-point lead, 40-30, fourth quarter. Pikeville got it left to right, free throw line. Everybody left him, pulls it up, left it short. Reed has been blocking out like crazy on
somebody
Fitzer
got
all
in
night.
his ear early, and he's done a fantastic job ever since then, man. I'm proud of Braxton. He's had a big, big basketball game here.
Here comes Sloan with it over to Haddix. Haddix ball fakes. Pikeville fell back into like a matchup 2-3 zone. Huff, free throw line, lays it up, no good. Reed gets the steal off the rebound. Lays it up to Huff. Huff puts it back in and good. Gives him 19.
He gets the 2 points, but Reed ought to get one of them. 42-30, Knott County by 12.
Here comes Hurley for Pikeville. Patriots have fell back into a matchup 2-3 zone as well. As the shot on its way up and good from about 15 from Onks. Gives him 4 on the night.
Onks says, I've been in big-time games before, and he has, folks. Very big basketball games, but right now his team down 10. Knott County needs to take care of the ball. Ambergy leaves it over for Reed.
And Reed threw it away. Nobody there. Here comes Pikeville with it. Looking to the races, kicks it out to Hurley. Hurley all the way back out to Onks. Onks lays it up over to Fitzer and good.
Fitzer with his 10th point, James, and they get it back to single digits, 42-34. As long as Elijah Justice is over here coaching, this Pikeville team will not quit. Coach Casey Huff taking a good time out here. As he takes it, we will as well. We'll be back after this 60-second break.
Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Nelson Frazier has the highest quality American-made funeral products, cremation services, mausoleum, and memorial markers, all with a family budget in mind. With 3 chapels located in Hyman, Martin, and now in Prestonsburg. Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is local people serving local families.
On streets of glory.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
Addiction is a disorder. We treat and we manage addiction like any other disorder. The issue touched me when I start seeing more and more young families fighting addiction, start having babies born with an addiction issue. When we have a great outcome, when we see that person.
Steals it, Drake Sloan with the steal, comes down and gets the bucket and the foul. And the foul's on 24, Caden Belcher of Pikeville. Knott has now went up by 13 after a quick start out of that timeout, Jamie.
Yes, sir. 5:43 to play, and Coach Huff says I'll call a timeout every night of the week if I can get 6 points out of it, and he did as Sloan makes the free throw.
Gives Drake 6 on the night. Knott with their biggest lead, 48-34-14. Here comes Hurley. Hurley into Fitzer. Fitzer lays it up, leaves it short, gets his own rebound back, puts it up, and good. And we've got a timeout by Pikeville. Pikeville's now, Coach Justice is now wanting a full timeout. And so we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to the Killer Bee on 107.1.
Did you know that one of the top rural health clinics in the state is right in your back door? Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky has been given the title of the largest rural health system in Kentucky. In addition, Primary Care is the third largest rural health system in the nation and the fourth largest employer in Perry County. Call today to schedule an appointment at our Hazard, Hindman, Vico, or Hyden locations. Walk-ins are always welcome.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com.
Glad that you're here. If you didn't get to make it, we're glad you tuned in on Facebook and YouTube, WKCB 107.1, and on the WKCB app. James, 5:30 to play in the fourth, though this one's still yet not over. Knott County can't be content with this 12-point lead.
No, you're right. The Patriots have got to just continue to do what they've been doing the whole time. Sloan kicks it in to Reed, back out to Sloan. Sloan comes near his side, nearly stolen away over to Haddix. Haddix regains the ball back, kicks it out to Sloan. Pikeville's come out to a double team pressure kind of defense. Out to Sloan. Sloan over to Haddix. Haddix back over to Sloan. Sloan far side. Goes, pulls up free throw line, way short, air ball. Chance Amber gets it, comes down with it, almost was a jump ball out to Haddix. Top of the key. Haddix being stolen away by Pikeville. And Pikeville lays it up and good. Basket good by Heath Gerald. Gives him 6.
48-38, Knott County can expect the pressure to be applied even more. They're going to pick them up this time before it crosses half court. Reed gets it in the deep corner, ahead to Sloan.
Nearly threw it away. Back over to Ambergy. Ambergy to Reed. Reed goes up, blocked by Fitzer. My goodness, what a block. Up ahead, Pikeville looking to run. Goes, lays it up, and we've got a charge on Pikeville.
Drake Sloan laid it all on the line and drew the charge. 4 1/4 to play, 48-38.
That's foul on number 22, so it's going to be Gerald's first.
James, you guys talked about it last night, how the new foul rule would come into play. It may very well right here in this second game of the season.
Sloan over to Ambergy near side. Ambergy up to Haddix. Haddix pulls it back down and gives it out to Ambergy. Ambergy picks it up, slings it far side to Sloan. Sloan for 3, yes sir. Drake's heating up, gives him 9.
Amber's baby boy made that one nothing but net, 51-38.
Hurley pulls up free throw line and good. Hurley's got a pretty shot on him from Pikeville.
Oh, he does, man. Give him 7:51. And he's got to put it on the scoreboard there, a little different.
Huff brings it down, and they're going to say a foul, and the Pikeville fans are not liking the way this is going down. Fouls on Hughes, going to be his, how about second, team's third. As Jaden Huff inbounds it for the Patriots, 3:41 to go. And Drake swings it to Jaden. Jaden Huff thought about it. Patriots lead 51-40. And Hamburger ball fakes, and he's going to get the foul on Fitzer. It's going to be Fitzer's third.
Fouls on number 30, Fitzer is third.
Chance, free throw line on its way and good.
Excellent job there for Mr. Ambergy as he makes that one. Stretch that lead out there a little bit for Knott Central. Makes it 12. This would make it 13. Misses it.
Left it short. As Pikeville comes down with Johnson into Hurley. Hurley spins free throw line and good.
Hurley's heating up, man.
Got 9.
7 of them in the last minute and a half. Steal down the lane, it's up and it's good. 2 more as Gerald gets that one.
Cuts it back to 8 from 13-8. Out to Drake Sloan. Drake across midcourt against Hurley. Pulls it down into Reed. Reed against Fitzer. Back out to Sloan. 3 minutes to go. Huff, far corner. Huff goes up and dunks it over top of Pikeville player, over top of Johnson.
54-44. That's a big play there to gain some momentum back for Knott Central as he throws that one down.
Back to 10. Pikeville got it far corner out to Hurley. And Hurley.
Jump ball. Good call. Good call. Pikeville fans didn't think so, but 2:40 to play in the contest.
And should be an inbound underneath Pikeville's own goal.
Look for Pikeville to throw it up to the big man as he's at the free throw line. Flashes through. They did, but he was not able to cradle the pass.
He's not. Kicks it into Hurley. Hurley far corner out to Fitzer at the free throw line. Back to Hurley from the corner. No good. Ball too hard. Chance Amberger with a rebound. Over to Sloan. 2:30. Huff says, let's go with it. Let's run with it. We got the lead. Over to
get it
Haddix.
across.
Into Huff. Huff, Amberger. Had Reed wide open under the goal. Pulls it back out. Huff double teamed Amberger. Amberger for 3. Far corner. Too hard. Rebounded by Hurley of Pikeville. Pikeville going 2-on-1 out to Fitzer. Fitzer gets it back. Nowhere to go with it. Out to Hurley. Hurley swings it far side. 3 on its way. Up and good by Johnson. Gives him 9. Cuts the lead to 7.
James, let's keep it here rather than take the timeout. We got 2 minutes to play in regulation. 54-47. Coach Elijah Justice has taken the timeout. I got to expect now that pressure's coming to full length. I think he will press them as soon as they go to inbounds it here. Try to make somebody other than Drake Sloan do something they're not comfortable doing.
I agree with you 100%. You know, as Christy Hackney leads, his way to go Carter, man. Carter Hurley has been a difference maker in the second half for Pikeville. He's played good on defense. He's made the open shot. He's not forced anything, man. He's a good-looking athlete. The Patriots, blue-collar workers, man. They're working on both ends of the floor. I like what I see for the Patriots on the rebounding side. The defensive side, I like the tenacity and the emotions that the Patriots play with, man. Exactly what me and you talked about. We knew it would be a ball game for 4 quarters.
Baby brother Carson Huff pointing at his brother and says, I got it on phone, bub. He got that done, evidently. That'll be on TikTok later on tonight. Sloan with the basketball for Knott Central.
Haddix had Reed wide open, passed it up. Takes it far side. The ticks are on Knott County Central side right now. Out to Sloan. Sloan double teamed over to Haddix.
I think Pikeville's got to start fouling, James.
Haddix pulls up free throw line up. No good. Reed gets it, puts it back and fouled.
How about Braxton Reed? He says, don't worry about throwing me the ball. I just go get it. Pulls that one off the glass, puts it back up, scores, and he'll get a chance for a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. If he makes this one, Dewey Mosley may swallow his tobacco over there.
Reed's free throw.
Misses it.
No good. Well, he ain't swallowed it.
He's chewing awful hard on it over there.
Yeah, Hurley out to Gerald. Gerald with it, guarded by Haddix, looking to make a move. Nowhere to go with it. Cut off, kicks it to Johnson. Back out to Hurley, back over to Johnson. He just hit a three from right there. Over to Onks. Onks back to Johnson. Johnson comes near side to Gerald. Onks wide open, near corner from his bench. Nothing but the bottom of the net. That gives Onks 7.
Pikeville will not go away. 56-50, 2-possession ball game. Sloan with it.
And they're going to.
Timeout, Coach Casey Huff. He'll take the full timeout, James. I think he saved possession there, man.
Without a doubt. Pikeville fans thought he was calling a foul. This place would have erupted. But veteran move by Coach Casey Huff to call the timeout.
As they take it, we will as well. We'll be back after this 30-second commercial break.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman.
56-50, as James says. Haddix to trigger the inbounds to Huff.
Over to Huff. Huff back to Haddix. Over to Sloan. Sloan, 50 seconds ago, looking, spin, trying to give it to Haddix. Gives it up to Huff, and it's going to be a foul.
The senior caught it, raising his head up. He sold that foul as soon as they threw him the basketball.
That's experience is what that is.
Yes, sir. Knott County leading by 6. This is a big free throw, James. This makes it 3 possessions, man.
Jaden's 1 for 4 tonight from the free throw line.
Just needs one of these two.
First one on its way up, no good. Jaden Huff is now 1 for 5.
Patriots will have to clean that part of the game up because there's zeros all across the free throw markers here. I think they've only made 2 all night.
Yeah, they're 2 for 10. 2 for 11 now. Free throw is Johnson, 3 on its way and good from top of the key. And before you know it, we're in a 3-point ball game with 39 seconds to go. Let's keep it right here, 56-53 timeout. And it's a full timeout. Let's keep it right here, Jamie. This is where the experience comes into play.
It does, but I'll go a step further. The guys to the left of Coach Casey Huff, the assistant coaches, have a chance to shine. Here's when they go to the coach and say, we got to put the ball in Drake Sloan's hands or Hunter Haddix's hands.
I agree with you.
Only those two, because the foul's coming. Pikeville has to have the ball back. They're fouling, and you want it in your best free throw shooter's hands.
If you're Pikeville, I think you go for the foul immediately. You don't have to foul. There's 40 seconds left in the ball game. I think you can play down to probably 25 seconds, give it 15 seconds, see what happens before you foul. Here's the problem. Now, since the new rule coming, there is no 1-and-1. If you send the Pagers to the line, it's an automatic 2 shots. That's where I don't like the rule, because then a little more strategies in play, but it is what it is. So if the Patriots get fouled, they're going to get 2 shots.
We see Huff to trigger the inbounds. Braxton Reed's all the way down on the other end. Huff will throw it in, and Hunter Haddix will break free.
Gets it into Haddix. Haddix is guarded by Jarrell all the way down. Here comes Pikeville. Haddix kicks it up to Sloan. Sloan double team as soon as he gets it. He's trapped. And Coach Casey Huff calls another timeout with 29 seconds to go.
I've been with Coach Casey Huff for a couple years as his assistant. He never wants you guys to dribble till he calls them the coffin corners. But that time, Drake didn't have any choice. Excellent job for Pikeville. They were waiting on him. When he crossed, one guy used the out-of-bounds line and the other guy used the half-court line, and they just simply set an excellent trap there. I think, once again, Coach Huff probably prevented a turnover by taking that timeout right there, James.
I agree with you fully. I think if you're Pikeville, you let them inbound it, but you want them to inbound it into a corner. I think if the Patriots inbound it into a corner, they're going to get double teamed right away. If you're Coach Casey Huff, I think you got to get it to the middle of the floor. But you was right what you said a while ago. It's got to stay in Drake. It's got to stay in your veteran players' hands. It's got to stay with Drake, Hunter, or Jaden. Even though Jaden's 1 for 6 from the free throw line, I still take him in big moments being a senior at the free throw line.
And as they draw up the final play and give them the final instructions, I'm sure both coaches have told their players how many timeouts they got. I would assume Coach Elijah Justice is going to take the first good shot. Don't have to have a three here. Should Knott County come up empty. If you can get a steal, whatever you could do here, Pikeville wouldn't have to have the three this far into the ball game. But with a hot hand, why not? Let it fly.
Patriots lead by 3, 56-53. Chance Hamburg is going to inbound. It gives it to Huff as soon as it comes in. Nearly stolen away. And Huff's with it in that corner. Nowhere to go with it, trying to give it up. And it's going to be stolen by Pikeville. Reed gets it back. He's going to be driving, and he's going to be fouled.
How about Braxton Reed? I love it, man. Had the presence of mind to say that ball was loose, and I'm going after it. But
Reed,
he's fouled, and he'll go to the line for
He go for
throws.
2, and he's 0 for 1 from the free throw line. And bank, as the Bank of Hyman would say, as Tracy would say, the bank's always open at the ATM, and he used the bank and gets the bank on the free throw, puts them up by 4. Second free throw up, no good. Rebounded by Pikeville, and we've got a clock issue. Yep. 18.2 on the clock. We got a clock issue.
Pikeville is 53, and I think that Knott Central should be 57. It's a 4-point ball game. Braxton hit the
should be a 5-point. No, you're right. 4-point ball
we
game.
We were up 3.
Yeah.
Knott County was up 3, I should say.
Yeah,
and then banked the free throw in to put them up 4. Should be 57-53.
That's it. No, it's a 4-point.
No, it's
4-point ball game.
Yeah, 57-53.
There we go. Okay, yeah, 18.2 seconds to go. Pikeville's got the ball. Hurley inbound. Here goes Pikeville. Clock started. Pikeville in a race against the clock. 13 seconds. Got to go down. Johnson with 3, and he's going to be fouled by Huff. And
I don't
Coach
think it's a
Katie
bad
Huff
foul.
will say, wow.
Listen, I don't think it's a bad foul because, again, you've got a couple to give there. Going to have them throw it in again with 10. I do it twice. I do it 2 more times as long as they're not an active shooter.
Hurley looking to get in, gets it in. And he puts up 3. Pikeville does in and out. No good. Fight for it. 4 seconds. Jaden Huff comes down with it. And he goes down against it, and he's going to be fouled. And 1. What a move by Jaden Huff.
Jaden says, hey, listen to me now. I've heard enough stories about how good my dad was when he was over here. This is his chapter, and he's writing it quite well. 59-53. Knott County leading by 6.
Huff going to go to the line.
It's all over now. Elementary, miss or make, he makes it.
Free throw up and good. Patriots win 60-53 against Pikeville Panthers. And so we'll be right back with the player of the game and try to catch a moment with Coach Casey up as well. Yours to the Killer Bee. Be back in 60 seconds.
County Judge Executive Jeff Thompson.
Are you getting ready to go to Tim Short Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Hazard and buy a new vehicle? Say hello to our friend Brian Gibson. Brian's a family guy who is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Call him at 606-438-0554. He and his family want to wish you a Merry Christmas. He also wants to say thanks to all of his customers that have recently bought vehicles. Once again, that's Brian Gibson at Tim Short Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Chad Conley and Conley Insurance Group is your local provider for all your supplemental and life insurance needs. Protection when you need it, peace of mind when you don't. They proudly support all of our youth in this region and wish each team and the athletes a successful and healthy season. Once again, for all your insurance needs, see Chad Conley and Conley Insurance Group.
Satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
Or three fantastic points, Jamie.
Well, again, everybody knows what I think about this kid. I bought all the stock there was available in him. And so every time he has a big game, my stock rises. But, brother, it's the fact not just that you hit big buckets, but it's the fact that you make the other team have to work so hard. It's the way that you go for the loose balls and your defense, a lot of other things that ain't even going to show up on these pieces of paper that impresses me about your game.
Yeah, stats don't much matter as long as I'm getting out there doing what I got to do.
Well, and that's the thing is when you get in the stat book, it's me and Jamie talked about it during the game. It's the things that you do that's not in, like Jamie said in this paper. It's the number of rebounds, the loose balls, the tips, the forced turnovers that you make the guy that you're defending do.
Yeah.
Hey, James, how about we let him go back and celebrate and send us his coach out here? But one more time, brother, congratulations on being the Frontier Behavioral Health Player of the Game. He better give, he knows it. He'll never make that mistake again. He better give some shout-outs out, right?
All right, Mom, Dad, and all my family, and then Addison.
I like it. He said, and Addison, as he
He'll
smiled,
never
man.
get her again, man.
I don't blame him a bit, man, but I'm proud of you, and I'll let you get back there into the locker room. When you get done, you'll tell Coach Casey up to step out. We can catch a quick word with him.
All right,
and, man, we'll be back Thursday night. Congratulations, champ. Always a pleasure talking to Mr. Blue Collar Ambergy, Jamie.
Are you getting ready to go to Tim Short, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Hazard and buy a new vehicle? Say hello to our friend, Brian Gibson. Brian's a family guy who is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Call him at 606-438-0554. He and his family want to wish you a Merry Christmas. He also wants to say thanks to all of his customers that have recently bought vehicles. Once again, that's Brian Gibson at Tim Short, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep. Basketball game, he and Eli Johnson with 12 points apiece. Ian Ox with 7. Josh Hughes with 3. Heath Gerald with 8. Carter Hurley came off the bench and gave him a huge lift with a 9. 2 points for Cade Belcher. For Pikeville, again, Elijah Justice's team. James, I will point this out, too. I'm not sure that Elijah had all of his players. Let's keep in mind, they're the only football team, they in Bell County, that are still yet playing from the mountains. I got to check that. They may not have had all their players, or maybe they did, but either way, this is a good signature win for Coach Casey Huff here in the Knott County Central Patriots. And actually, James, before we let Cody leave us, let's just keep it here. We got Coach Casey Huff going to come out here and join us. Cody, if you can hang tight just for a few more minutes, we'll try our level best. And Coach, come up here and have a seat, will you, if you don't care, brother? And again, congratulations, Coach. Very, very well deserving and good win here, my friend.
It was a good win. It's like I told the guys, though, you can't let your highs get too high and your lows get too low. We got to be even keel. There's a ton to learn from this. Neither team is in top form, but it is a good stepping stone. It's a good win for us. It's a good staple early season win, but that's it. Now we got to put our boots back on the ground. We got to figure out the next game and prepare for next week. We got Lee County this week, and then we got Pike Central as well. But I'm very proud of the effort and the execution down the stretch. You know, that's for last year we were missing some veteran leadership, and we gave some games like that away. And to be able to hang on and finish makes me a very proud coach, because I've seen them grow up and mature in front of my eyes, and it just makes me really happy.
Coach, games like that is why you guys work so hard during
That's
the
right.
offseason, my friend.
Yeah, it's nice to see things, the fruits of your labor, you know.
You know, we're 2-0.
Yeah.
A lot better. Started a lot better this year we did last year.
Amen.
So now we get off tomorrow, but we come right back in here with a doubleheader Thursday night. And I expect the Morton Combs to be packed. We want it to be packed. We want people in here at 5:30. The girls play Purry. You've got Lee County. But let me ask you a coaching question now.
Sure.
Taking away from tonight, I know you've not had a chance to watch the film, but just how do you go? What's 2 things that you think we've got to get better at go forward starting on Thursday?
We have to get better. I sound like a broken record, but we have to get better at executing. And what I mean by that, I mean whether it's offense, defense, you know, I pride myself, and our coaching staff prides itself on being very, very detail-oriented. Every day, it's very intentional what we do and very specific. And I'm seeing a lot of times our guys, it's not, we'll see it in practice, but it's not translating to a game. And that's really irritating me. So, like, we have to fix that, or I am going to lose my mind.
Did you notice he took his watch off and didn't even put it back on to after the game?
Hey.
That thing, it counts steps, but it don't jump.
I didn't know
At
that.
one time tonight, you looked like you was back over to Alice Lloyd. You had some hops about you, brother.
Listen, you know, there's sometimes people say I'm too animated.
No, never. No.
But you got to be yourself. And that's when you're going to get the most out of your guys, when they know you're authentic and you're coaching the way you are. And that's the way I played. That's the way I'm a coach. I'm an energy guy. It's who I am. And I you know, I told my wife earlier, I said, I'm just going to be myself every game. That's who I am.
How do you ask the guys to empty the tank if you leave anything?
That's exactly right. I have to lead by example. And those guys, man, they feed off me. You know, I was ashamed of myself when we played Bath County this week. I went back watching. I said, look at me over there, my daggone legs crossed. Not coaching. What's wrong with me? No wonder they played like they did. I can't be a hypocrite. If I'm going to ask them to do it, I got to do it. So I made myself a promise the rest of the year. I don't care if I'm getting beat by 50. I'm going to coach my butt off until the buzzer.
Well,
Coach, the atmosphere, James, I didn't mean to jump in front of you, was so cool tonight. The crowd got in here, the cheerleaders, the band. It felt like we wanted to feel like just more people out here enjoying
That's right. It was cool, man. You know, they don't just come to support you. I wish it was that way. But when you show up and win, they'll start filling the seats. That's how it works. And that's what I told my guys. And we're going to expect by the end of the season, I want to see this place popping.
You know, I know you want to get back to your guys. I'm just going to make one more point real quick, is that, you know, we have labeled Drake Sloan the governor. You call him the general, we call him the governor.
I like it.
I like the leadership that him and Huff and Haddix has got. But I tell you what I've been most impressed with is how hard that Gibson, Reed, and Amberg is played underneath. You know, and it does. And Jamie told Chance, we interviewed Chance for me to go, the things that they're doing is not necessarily going to show up on this stat book,
right.
but the presence that they're getting after it, they're diving on it, they're causing turnovers, they're causing blocks, they're causing teams to try to avoid contact instead of going back up. So
they are hitting first.
Yes.
We say, I tell them all the time, draw first blood. You got to be the physical one. Draw first blood. And what I mean by that, not literally draw first blood, but if we're going up for a rebound, you better go hit him before he hits you. You better go make contact. We're the physical team now. I don't care if we're the biggest. We got the biggest hearts, and we can fight every time. And those guys exemplify that type of mentality. And they are just, we have to have them. They're priceless for this team. They make us go. They're our X-Factor guys. And what about the bench? All the way to the people that weren't dressed, engaged, involved, cheering. That's what I want. That's the culture. That's family. That's pulling for each other. That's selfless basketball, and that's who we have to be.
Hey, final question. Megan won tonight. You won tonight. Who buys breakfast tomorrow? I guess you better get up and go get the biscuits.
It better be Casey because Megan's still on the road.
Yeah. Oh, Dad's going to do that for sure. I'm going to go home. I'm going to pick up the whole house. I'm going to have these girls put to bed. I'm going to do my job tonight.
I like
Everybody's smiling. Congratulations,
Coach.
Congratulations,
Thank you
Coach.
all.
We'll be here Thursday night as a doubleheader. Knott County Central girls start off against Purry Central at 6 o'clock. The boys have got Lee County at 7:30, Jamie.
Knott County 2-0, James.
Yes, sir.
But this one here come against the top team from the 15th region, and it's going to gain some more credibility.
I think so.
For the Patriots.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I really like the emotion, the tenacity. and the hard work that the Patriots are coming in from tip-off to the end of the game. You know, even when they was up 10, they just kept playing hard on both ends, and I like what I'm seeing out of them. And we're only in early November.
Yes, sir, no doubt, my friend. As we wrap this one up, I want to say one more time, thank you to you that watched us tonight on Facebook, on cable, on YouTube, to all of you that always keep us tuned in on WKCB. I know you got that radio dial set to #1 for a reason. We are the #1 sports team in the mountains. Glad to carry the torch that so many others paved the road before us, and we're not going anywhere. We're just getting started, James.
Absolutely. We'll be back here Thursday night pregame. Will be about 5:45 as a doubleheader, and then all day Saturday for Memorial Gym.
One final time Friday night. Come see Santa Claus, Mickey, Minnie, the Grinch, Max, and me and James, and everybody else will be down there for the Gingerbread Festival Committee's Christmas parade down in Main Street in Hyman. Should be a fun time, James.
Should be a fun time. And James Center, for Jamie Hughes, Mr. Cody Spartman back at the station. God bless and have a great night from the complex.
Did you know that one of the top rural health clinics in the state is right in your back door? Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky has been given the title of the largest rural health system in Kentucky. In addition, Primary Care is the third largest rural health system in the nation and the fourth largest employer in Perry County. Call today to schedule an appointment at our Hazard, Hindman, Vico, or Hyden locations. Walk-ins are always welcome.
The Hindman ProMart Home Center has everything you need to winterize your home to save on those power bills when cold winter arrives. When you walk through the doors at the Hindman ProMart, you're greeted by an experienced, knowledgeable staff who knows you, knows what you need, and know where it's located in their store. You don't need your GPS to find your way around the Hindman ProMart. They're large enough to have what you need, but not so big that they can't offer the service you expect. And Hindman ProMart is your headquarters for those energy-efficient, world-famous Anderson windows. The Hindman ProMart Home Center, Highway 160 Hindman, call 606-785-3151.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose.
Fraser Funeral Home is local people serving local families.
On streets of glory.
Chad Conley and Conley Insurance Group is your local provider for all your supplemental and life insurance needs. Protection when you need it, peace of mind when you don't. They proudly support all of our youth in this region and wish each team and the athletes a successful and healthy season. Once again, for all your insurance needs, see Chad Conley and Conley Insurance Group. For insurance needs, see Chad Conley and Conley Insurance Group.
Addiction is a disorder. We treat and we manage addiction like any other disorder. The issue touched me when I start seeing more and more young families fighting addiction, start having babies born with an addiction issue. When we have a great outcome, when we see that person coming back on their feet, working and producing and providing for their families. That's the best outcome.